6 haircuts that make naturally curly hair look older after 60. Ever get a fresh haircut that somehow makes your curls look older, fluffier in all the wrong places? Same. Welcome to Glow After 60, where we talk real about curly hair after 60 and the styles that secretly work against it. Today's list: 6 cuts that flatten, widen, or frizz you right into a flashback. We've worn them, we've regretted them, and we're finally calling them out. Stick around. The third one? It's the one your stylist probably still swears by. Let's start with the classic that turns curls into a triangle, and not the flattering kind. Part 1. The blunt cut that goes wide, not wow. You know that sharp, straight-across blunt cut that looks so chic on magazine covers. Yeah, on curls over 60, it's got other plans. I had one for years, thought it made me look neat and put together. What it actually did was give me a triangle, flat on top, poofs at the sides, and a strong resemblance to a lampshade. And here's the kicker: the straighter the cut, the more the curls rebel. No layers means your curls stack up like bricks. No movement, no softness, just volume in all the wrong zones, which wouldn't be the worst thing if that volume were lifting your face. But instead, it pulls everything outward, making your face look wider and your hair look stiff, not the frame we're going for. And let's be honest, at this age, we're not chasing severe. We want softness, lift, flow, something that says confident without yelling it. So what to try instead? Ask for soft, graduated layers. Not choppy, not shaggy, just enough to let your curls breathe and bounce. Think light shaping around the face and some lift at the crown to give the illusion of height. No teasing required. If you've been rocking the blunt cut because it feels cleaner, you're not alone. I did it too, but trust me, adding layers doesn't mean losing control. It means finally letting your curls do what they want to do anyway, just with a little direction. And if you've been fighting the puff for years, wait till you see what mistake number 2 is doing to your neck. Part 2. The long layers that drag everything down. If you've ever asked for just a trim and somehow walked out with long, wispy layers that barely curled at the ends, you're not alone. I had that look for years. It felt safe, familiar, even a little romantic. But here's what I didn't realize until much later. Those long layers, they were doing my curls and my face 0 favors. Instead of bounce, I got droop. Instead of movement, I got limp spaghetti spirals that hung around my shoulders like they were tired of showing up. And here's the twist. The longer the curl, the heavier it gets. Add in some natural thinning that happens after 60, and suddenly those soft layers are just stringy. They don't frame your face, they escape it. Worse, they pull everything down. Jawline, cheekbones, even your energy. I swear my reflection looked like it needed a nap. But when I finally went shorter, just to the collarbone with intentional layers, my curls came back to life. They lifted, shaped, moved. I looked more awake, even without concealer. So here's the truth. Length isn't the enemy. Dragging length is. You don't have to go short. Just give your curls some shape to rise from. And if you've ever kept those long ends because they're still healthy, the next mistake might hit close to home. It's about a cut that pretends to be low maintenance, but turns into a full-time job. Part 3. The wash and go that doesn't. You ever ask for a low-maintenance cut and end up with something that needs 3 products, 2 diffusers, and a prayer? Same. There's this myth, especially with curly hair, that a short, rounded cut is the easiest thing in the world. Just wash, scrunch, air dry, done. Except it's not, especially after 60. I had one of those rounded short cuts that was supposed to hug my curls and flatter my face. What I got instead was lopsided fluff on humid days and crunchy chaos on dry ones. Because here's what no one tells you. The shorter the curls, the more unpredictable they become. Every bend, spring, and cowlick has a starring role. And unless your texture is perfectly even, which, let's be real, whose is, wash and go turns into wash, tame, fix, repeat. The shape also matters. If it's too rounded and too short near the ears, it can make your face look boxy or like you're wearing a helmet made of mousse. Here's the better right. Go for a layered cut that works with your curl pattern, not against it. Keep some length where you need control, and add lift around the crown or cheekbones where you want the eye to go. A good stylist will cut your curls dry, curl by curl if possible. That's the difference between waking up and feeling good, or waking up and reaching for a hat. And if you've been living in the land of let it air dry and hope for the best, you'll want to see the next one. Because it's the style that ages your whole vibe before you've even left the bathroom. Part 4, the over-shaped bob that says principle, not playful. Let me guess, you wanted structure, shape, a little lift around the jawline. So you went for the classic bob. Sharp lines, tucked ends, maybe even a little stack in the back. I did too. Thought it made me look polished, like I had a standing lunch with someone important. But let's be real. Once the curl comes in, that crisp bob turns into a geometry project. Here's the thing, curly hair doesn't like rules, and bobs, especially the over-shaped, hyper-angled kind, are all about rules. Straight lines, defined corners, symmetry. Curls, they just laugh. Instead of a sleek frame, I got a triangle with attitude. And on some days, it leaned a little strict librarian on a mission. You know what I mean. Even worse, those razor-sharp ends can visually harden the face. Instead of softening our beautiful, lived-in features, they draw lines where we don't need more lines. So what's the better move? Soften the edges, literally. Ask for a bob with gentle graduation, broken up layers, and movement near the cheekbones. Let the curl decide where it wants to bend. Then cut there. It's less discipline, more ease. Oh, and if you're still holding on to that dramatic angle in the front because it lengthens the face, the next mistake might just call that bluff. It's the cut that promises to slim and ends up doing the opposite. Part 5. The long front layers that stretch you the wrong way. You know that cut where the front pieces swoop way past your chin while the back stays short and tidy? Yeah. The idea is to lengthen the face, add drama, slim the jawline. Ask me how I know I had that cut more than once. Thought it gave me angles, sophistication, maybe even a little edge. But here's what it actually gave me. 2 long pieces that dragged my curls forward like sad spaghetti, and a back that puffed out like I'd lost a bet with a diffuser. And the worst part? Those front tendrils don't elongate the face. They isolate it, like 2 parentheses, framing your cheeks and pulling all the weight down, visually and emotionally. If your curls are on the looser side, it can look stringy. If they're tighter, it just turns into curtains with frizz. And let's not forget the styling nightmare. You're constantly adjusting, rewrapping around a finger, or tucking behind your ears, which defeats the whole face framing point. So what to try instead? Bring those long layers up. Think cheekbone or just below. Let them bounce, lift, move. When curls hug the right part of your face, it's not just flattering, it's energizing. And if you've been clinging to that long layer look because it used to work, you're in good company. I held on way too long. But the next mistake, it's the one that quietly flattens your entire look. And most of us never see it coming until we see it in photos. Part 6. The one length all over that silences your curls. This one's sneaky, because on paper, it sounds simple, even smart. One length all over, no layers, no fuss, no weird shapes. I fell for it too. Thought I was doing my curls a favor, keeping them natural and even. What I got? A wall of hair. No shape, no movement, just hair. Here's the thing. Curls need architecture. Without layers or structure, they pile up heavy at the bottom, go limp on top, and somehow make your whole look feel weighed down, even when it's freshly washed. It's like wearing a beautiful dress with no tailoring. Sure, it covers everything, but does it do anything? Even worse, one-length cuts can highlight thinning at the crown. The top sits flat while the bottom puffs out. The overall effect? Bottom heavy, tired, and not exactly lifting your mood or your features. So what's the fix? Gentle, intentional layers, especially at the crown and around the face. Not too many, not too choppy. Just enough to let the light in and give your curls space to shine. And remember, structure doesn't mean styled. It just means your hair knows where it's going. If you've been avoiding layers because you thought they'd add effort, surprise. Done right, they actually do less. And now that we've seen what not to do, let's pull it all together. Because the right cut for curly hair after 60, it's not about hiding age. It's about celebrating texture. Your curls, your rules, just with better info. So, what did we learn? That not every cut called flattering actually flatters. That curls over 60 aren't something to tame or hide. They're something to shape gently, with a little strategy and a lot less product. And that some of the styles we thought were easy or safe might just be holding us back. You didn't mess up. You just didn't have the right info. Most of us learned about hair from magazines that stopped calling us years ago, and stylists who didn't always understand texture past 40. But now, you get to change your mind, even if it's after 30 years of triangle cuts and over-layered regrets. Because curls don't need to be trendy. They just need to feel like you. So tell me in the comments, which cut have you sworn off for good? And which one are you secretly tempted to try again, but smarter this time? And if today gave you even one, "Oh, that's why it never worked" moment, go ahead and hit subscribe. We've got more coming, because at Glow After 60, we believe in soft edges, second chances, and finally, getting the haircut you actually asked for.